Want 20 cool gadgets that can actually protect you, not just look cool? Stay with me, some of these might surprise you. Let's jump in. Short, simple, and useful. I'll give you the quick facts, what each gadget does, and the best moment to use it. Trench knife / M48. Liberator. Old design, still dangerous? But why? The trench knife started in World War I for fighting in tight, muddy trenches. That close-up need shaped how it looks. Short, strong blade, and a handle built to stay steady in a wet hand. The modern M48 Liberator keeps that idea. Its blade is about 19 centimeters of 2CR13 stainless steel with a satin finish, so it resists rust and can be very sharp. The handle is fiberglass reinforced nylon, FRN, for a tough, non-slip hold. Sold with a sheath, it's simple, rugged, and usually costs around $80. For people who want a basic, no-nonsense knife, this is a solid, reliable choice. Set Burner Pneumatic Launcher. Need strong stopping power without using a gun? Set Burner made a pneumatic launcher that fires small balls filled with pepper or other irritating agents. It's meant to stop or slow an attacker without killing them. A hit can disable someone for around 30 minutes, long enough to get away or call for help. The SD model reaches about 18 meters and comes as a full kit. Different ammo types, training rounds, 2 5-round mags, and CO2 canisters for power. Because it's a full system, the price is higher, commonly around $380. If you want non-lethal but strong defense, this gives range and impact without a firearm. Burner Shield Backpack. A backpack that becomes body armor in seconds. The Burner Shield looks like an ordinary pack but hides a deployable protective plate. Some versions reach level 3+, which manufacturers say can stop powerful rifle rounds like 7.62 by 51 millimeters. The pack works with MOLLE-style attachments, so you can clip on first aid kits, lights, or other gear. It often includes a bleeding control kit for emergencies. Because it mixes convenience and high protection, the price is on the high side. Top models are roughly $900. Great for people who want discreet, fast-available protection in crowded or risky places. Laws and brass knuckles. Not every gadget is legal everywhere. Know the rules. Rules for brass knuckles change a lot by country and state. In Taiwan, they're banned completely. In Canada, plastic versions may be allowed. Brazil permits them openly. In the US, laws differ from state to state. That mix means you must check local rules before buying or carrying one. The debate about whether they're self-defense or illegal weapon is ongoing, and misunderstanding the law can get you in serious trouble. Before you buy any tool that can hurt, check the law where you live and where you travel. Top Sling Mini Sling. Tiny slingshot, big ideas. The Top Sling Mini Sling shrank the classic slingshot down to palm size. It weighs about 37 grams and fits in a small pouch, so you barely notice it in your pocket. Despite its size, the mini sling stays accurate to roughly 15 meters. People use different ammo, rubber shot for harmless target practice, washable paint for pranks, or pepper-filled balls for a defensive sting. Its small case keeps it protected and discreet, and the mini sling became popular at trade shows for being clever and portable. Price sits near $150. If you want something quiet, low-tech, and easy to carry, this is a tiny but useful option. Cold Steel Sword Cane. A walking cane that hides a heavy blade. Cold Steel teamed up with blade experts to evolve old designs. The Sword Cane is a long walking stick that hides a blade strong enough to deter an attacker. One heavy model uses 3 CR13 stainless, 5.5 millimeters thick, and the blade is around 61 centimeters long. The full cane is about 95 centimeters and comes with a tough nylon handle. Some versions even use a pistol-shaped grip. Built for reach and impact, the cane is a show of force and a practical tool for those who want reach without obvious weapons. Cost is roughly $133. Perfect if you want reach and a strong deterrent that looks like a walking aid. PAV shot, pen shot, and stick shot. A pen that's actually a pepper sprayer. PAV shot makes small devices for personal defense. The pen shot looks like a normal pen but fires a capsule with capsicum spray. Very hot stuff at around 16 million Scoville units. The stick shot is not disguised but can reach farther, up to about 15 meters, and is easier to aim. Both create a cloud of spray that can blind or choke an attacker long enough for you to escape. No need for perfect aim. The spray spreads. The pen shot lists about $149 and the stick shot about $99. For a hidden or compact deterrent, these deliver painful, temporary effects that buy time. Tightener fan. Tough, light, and built to last. The tightener fan is a defensive tool with a strong but light design. Manufacturers claim it can break bricks while weighing only 158 grams or 249 grams depending on the model. It uses a titanium frame and a water-resistant silk mesh screen for strength with low weight. You can customize colors, and some pay extra for gold-plated or glow parts. The screen is replaceable, and the makers say the tool should last a lifetime. It's designed to be a long-term, reliable striking tool you can keep on hand. If you want a durable, low-weight tool that still hits hard, this is worth a look. Tracer C OP. A purse that defends itself. Tracer Security combined a clutch-style purse with a built-in pepper spray mechanism called the COP. The idea is surprise. An attacker won't expect a handbag to spray them. You reach into the bag like you're getting your phone, then activate the spray if needed. The purse also includes a flashlight to help aim in low light. It's meant to look normal while giving a quick defensive option. The COP is priced at roughly $60, making it an affordable way to add protection to something you already carry. A quiet, everyday defense for people who prefer non-lethal deterrents. Phone case knife. Your phone case doubles as a hidden knife. Some phone cases hide a small knife that slides out when you need it. The model for iPhone 12/12 Pro pairs a 54mm 440C stainless blade with a slim case that stays light, about 20 to 25 grams. If a mugger demands your phone, the quick reveal can shock them long enough to retreat. The design is simple. No motors, no batteries, just a concealed blade that's with you whenever you carry your phone. Price is around $89. For people who always have their phone, this is a discreet and portable last resort tool. Dart launchers. They look like toys, but some are serious. Dart launchers sold in self-defense sections can resemble toys at first glance, yet some models can reach beyond 9 meters and remain accurate to roughly 6 meters. Darts are often 104 millimeters long and made from 440 degrees Celsius steel, weighing about 8 grams each. Sellers warn they're not toys and should be treated seriously. For around $40, you can buy a compact launcher to tuck in a pack, but you must be careful about safety and legality before using or carrying one. A compact option for short-range stopping power, but handle with respect. Wonder Hoodie. Clothes that protect like armor. The Wonder Hoodie uses advanced fabric techniques, some inspired by industrial and even space programs, to resist cuts and stabs while remaining washable like normal clothes. That protection adds weight. The hoodie runs around 900 grams, and the fabric can also offer fire resistance. It costs more than an ordinary hoodie, with small sizes listed around $825. The appeal is everyday wear that gives you extra safety without feeling like armor. You can go about your day while wearing something that helps protect you in close encounters. If you want passive protection that doesn't scream armor, this is a high-end choice. Bison Gears Kiradashi. Tiny tool, big usefulness. The Bison Gears Kiradashi is a small working knife styled after the Japanese kiradashi. It serves as a keychain and practical cutter with one sharp edge cut between 30 to 60 degrees. The knife is extremely light at roughly 4.3 grams and has a blade about 5 millimeters thick. It's made from HC13M OV steel and ships in a playful cartridge-shaped case. At about $19, it's a cheap, handy tool you can carry every day for small tasks or last resort defense. A low-cost, low-profile tool that's useful for both everyday work and emergencies. Protect Multi-Tool. A tiny tool that does several defensive jobs. The Protect Multi-Tool was designed by a self-defense instructor and rescuer. It packs a bright flashlight, a 120 decibel siren, and 2 steel tips for breaking glass or deterring attackers. It can cut seatbelts, smash windows, or be used to strike in a pinch. At about 142 millimeters long, it fits in a purse or clips to a belt. It launched on Indiegogo at around $34. The mix of light, noise, and blunt tools makes it handy for both escape and rescue tasks. If you want a compact, multi-use device, this covers many emergency needs in one tool. VZ Punch Ripper and Punch Dagger. Small tools that pack a punch. VZ makes short defensive tools like the Punch Ripper and the Punch Dagger. The Punch Ripper looks a bit like brass knuckles with 9 sharp prongs, weighs about 31 grams, and measures roughly 70 by 73 millimeters. The Punch Dagger is a push-style dagger with a 5-centimeter blade and weighs about 30 grams. Both are made from G10, a tough, non-conductive composite. Their designs are low profile and easy to carry, making them useful for quick, surprising strikes or for everyday tasks where a small cutting tool helps. Good for people who want compact, non-metallic tools that won't set off every metal detector. Stinger Starship, a travel must-have that buys you seconds. The Stinger Starship is a compact lock and latch device that sticks to a door with adhesives. No tools are needed to fit it, so it's handy for travelers in rentals or hotel rooms. While it won't stop a determined intruder forever, it adds precious seconds to call for help or create an escape path. It's small, about 12 centimeters, and light, approximately 76.5 grams. The unit often includes a glass breaker and a seatbelt cutter, making it useful for other emergencies too. Prices vary widely, listed from $35 to $140 depending on seller and kit. A simple way to increase room security without permanent installation. Brass knuckles plus stun gun combo. Hybrid tools bring grip and shock together. Some hybrid models combine a brass knuckle shape with a built-in stun gun. These are hard to drop during a struggle and stay secure in your hand. A typical $50 model can claim very high voltage numbers, often marketing states like 950 kilovolts, and deliver shocks that cause muscle spasms and confusion in seconds, potentially knocking someone off balance within a few seconds. Many models include extras like bright LED lights and glass breakers. Always check local laws before buying a stun device. High stopping power in a small package, but legal and safety checks are essential. Fast Strike Tactical Whip. No batteries, just raw impact. The Fast Strike Whip was created as a non-powered, non-lethal striking tool. It's light at about 85 grams and roughly 43 centimeters long, so it's easy to carry. The idea is a simple, extendable strike that causes pain without being lethal. No batteries or refills are needed. It's reliable and low maintenance. The whip offers reach slightly different from a cane and can be used to push an attacker away or buy time. It lists for around $25 and appeals to people who want a simple physical deterrent without electronics. A low-tech, low-cost option for people who prefer simple, reliable tools. Yellow Jacket. A phone case that hides a stun device. The Yellow Jacket is a phone case built by a former military policeman after a home robbery. It contains a stun device rated around 650 kilovolts, intended to unbalance or incapacitate an attacker. Because it looks like a normal phone case, it won't draw attention until you need it. Phones are carried everywhere, so the Yellow Jacket is always with you. The case also works as a normal accessory when not used for defense. The original creator emphasized that the device should feel familiar and be easy to reach when danger appears. For people who want a discreet carried option that's with them every day, this blends convenience and power. Go Guarded Self-Defense Ring. Jewelry that protects. Go Guarded designed a small self-defense ring aimed at runners and others who want minimal weight and a simple tool. Made from fiberglass reinforced nylon, the ring is light but strong. Wear it on your dominant hand or where it feels comfortable. It looks like a normal ring, so it won't draw attention, but in a crisis, it helps you land a painful strike. The ring comes in two size ranges, 5 to 9 and 10 to 14, and typically sells for about $15, making it an affordable and discreet option for everyday protection. A low-cost way to carry a hidden tool that adds surprising stopping power. Quick advice that makes these gadgets safer and more useful. First, check your local laws before buying or carrying any defensive gadget. Second, practice with non-harmful training versions so you can use the tool quickly under stress. Third, pair any gadget with escape planning. Route, phone, loud noise, and a public place. Fourth, keep safety supplies like a small first aid kit and a charged phone. Finally, remember that most gadgets are for buying time, not winning a fight. These steps make any tool far more useful while reducing the chance you'll get hurt or arrested. You don't need one gadget to solve everything. These 20 items show a range: hidden sprays, simple blades, wearable protection, and non-lethal launchers. The real point is choice and preparation. Pick the tools that match your comfort, training, and local law. Use them to create space and time to escape, call for help, or find safer ground. Most defensive wins come from avoiding fights, staying aware, and having a plan. The gadgets only help when you already know what to do. Be smart, train a little, and use the right tool for the right situation. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe for more gear guides and safety tips. Drop a comment. Which of these would you carry? Which of these would